Lucratif, helping start, stay up, mill, making sure you're paid up, paid up. Describe the podcast is and corporate, it's corporate.
You should introduce yourself as what? Oh, we're not mic'd up as well, so we have to be quite loud because that's the camera that's picking us.
Okay, cool. We have to talk quite loud like this.
Yeah, but not like generic. You can talk normally, but you just have to project.
Okay.
Should we do a special clap?
No.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Everybody know. 1, 2, 3. You know what time it is. We're back on 106 Park. I am your host, Trevor McDonald, and this is...
If you're not going to take this serious, you're actually wasting my time.
Sorry.
I'm going back downstairs to do work. So.
No, stop. You want everyone to know that you do work?
No, but honestly, like, let's get
Okay, let's start. This is the Make It Lucrative podcast. Lucrative, helping startups stay up, mill, making sure you're paid up. Subscribe to the podcast. It's cool.
It's
and
corporate.
You said we have to take it seriously, Genevieve.
It's my favourite bit.
It's cool. It's corporate. It's corporate. And today, I'm not alone, and she's not a guest. You know the rest. You're about to be blessed.
Yeah, man.
We've got some things to get off our chest. On here, we might flex. Introduce yourself.
My name's Genevieve. Yeah, I'm his sister.
She's not just my sister. She's the person that came up with the cool and corporate. She's the person you've been hearing from the last 3 episodes on the other side.
Yeah.
Just, you know,
Give him my little 2 cents.
giving her 2 CDs in. And yeah, so obviously now we've got past that.
Yeah.
It's so funny. This is like, it should be called like the Lockdown Chronicles.
Yeah, that's a good name actually.
Yeah, trust me, that's what I kind of do. I just bring out good names
Okay,
and
just say what you're saying.
concepts and stuff.
Say what you're saying.
Because it's like, for the last kind of 4 or 5 episodes, it's just been in and out of lockdown. Literally.
We're in such a yo-yo society at the minute.
I feel like next time they kind of bring us back out of lockdown, I'm just going to stay in lockdown.
Yeah, there's no point even preparing yourself to get out. Saying that though, a lot of people, I don't even think they've really experienced lockdown like other people have.
Yeah.
But you know, that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah.
Some people have refused that this is lockdown. I feel like some people have refused.
Have you seen that they've taken Dubai off?
Yeah. I've seen quite a few memes.
And some people are so eager. It's like, influence can't go Dubai.
That's all. You know what? When you do things like that, it shows your character.
Yeah.
It should, like nobody
People
has to tell
are
you that
so
you've shown yourself like it's really bad.
People are salty. But one thing I was saying to myself that I'm not going to allow myself to fall into this lockdown. I feel like we've been given the blessing of lockdown again, and it is a blessing sometimes. You have to see.
Life is the same for me anyway. But
Yeah, because you're just at work anyway. You're a key worker. You're an essential worker. All of those kind of stuff. But I'm not falling into the trap of rushing or getting as many haircuts this year as I did last year. Do you get me? Somebody calculate it. Get your phone and calculate it. There's how many weeks in a year? 52. And most boys, we were getting haircuts. Anyway, we were getting haircuts every 2 weeks.
yeah.
So how many?
26.
26 haircuts. And let's say a haircut, especially last year, they were no cheaper than £15. I was paying £20 for a haircut.
So what should, like 15?
Yeah, let's just say 15 at the cheapest. £390, and half of the year we were in lockdown and we were forcing to get haircuts. I'm sorry.
To look good in your living room.
Listen, sorry, I love my barbers, my main barber and my backup barber.
This is not good for their business.
No, I love you guys and I want you guys to eat and stuff and I want you guys to, you know, like feed your families and all of that. But I can't do it. I won't lie to you. You know, I was even saying, I was like, there's certain mistakes we made during lockdown I don't want to make again. And one of them was, I'm not gonna lie, during lockdown I think it's a time I spent the most on clothes, and my excuse was we were doing warehouse, we're gonna be on live and stuff. But to the point I said to myself, I'm buying jeans to go on live that I'm gonna be sitting down and no one's gonna see the jeans I'm wearing.
Oh, the logic.
Like literally, like I could literally be naked down there and no one would see.
Yeah. We don't do that.
Yeah, we don't, but I could have.
Yeah, 100%. Or you at least you could be more comfortable. You could wear like boxers or shorts or like joggers or something like that. And
But naked I could have been.
I think they've got the point. You know?
No, I'm just saying because that's how much of money I wasted. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And it made me think like, what did you waste money on during lockdown?
What did I? I would say clothes as well, and just and like takeaways and stuff like.
Delivery.
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. They didn't eat my money because what they did is they send you like an overview of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Uber ate my money. I won't lie to you. Uber ate my money, but Uber Eats didn't actually eat my money. It was only towards like the end of the year, like end of November, December.
Some of you watching, you know, Uber Eats ate your money. Some of you had like £500 on Uber.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought it was worse, but I realised that it wasn't worse. Maybe because we were just going to pick the takeaway ourselves. I don't know if that doesn't count. I don't know if that doesn't count or not.
No, for me, I feel like you have to get something out of this lockdown.
Yeah,
like
I think I came up with some extra skills and stuff. Like
no, but the skills one, I know, like that one is one thing, but financially, you know,
at the beginning of lockdown though, I saved a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because I realised nowhere was open, there was nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Not that, you know what was funny, it's not that necessarily like I spent that much money, but even everything adds up. So the money, if whether you drive or not, whether you're taking bus, whatever, that money adds to it. The money that you will spend there, if you're walking around, you know, just walking from your workplace to the bus stop or the workplace to your car, you might pass a few shops, you might pop inside, you might. So all of that like accumulates, and I realised that, to be honest, I'm just going from home straight to work, but nothing is even open for me to even pop my head inside to even decide to.
I remember when I first got on furlough, and you kind of calculate because they give you 80% of your salary, and you think about it, and I kind of looked at it, that 80% already, that's what I would normally spend on like travel and food at work. So I realized I was already in a plus. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Because I had already. It was alright anyway because I'm at home. I'm not spending that money.
Yeah.
But then it's like sometimes we get to a point. I got to a point. I was just like, I'm at home. Why is the money not enough for me? like.
You know, I think part of it is boredom.
Oh yeah. Oh come on.
Boredom makes you not necessarily want to spend money, but you get bored. Like it's like being outside. It's like when you're outside, if you're bored, you go into shops, you don't get to do that. So now you're at home, you start looking at things. Instagram is throwing ads at you left,
you're
right,
like,
and
a
center.
drone. I really need a drone.
All of a sudden you realise that you have a need for like, I don't know, I need a spatula now. Like I just
Mum, where's a spatula?
I'm gonna start making pancakes. Like I'm just gonna.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
so then all of a sudden you find something else to buy in a different place that you wouldn't usually look. A lot of people wouldn't be on Amazon anyway. I know there's some Amazonites out there who really shop on Amazon, but some people don't.
Is that we call them Amazonites?
No.
You're good at this coming.
I am very good at words.
That's your skill, innit? That's your.
I don't want anybody to laugh at me.
Amazonites.
So. Anyway, there's a lot of people who shop on Amazon and eBay and stuff, and I didn't do that. But I found that during lockdown, even though I wasn't staying at home.
I'm scared.
You know what? Yeah. I don't know what eBay everybody's using, but the eBay that I use, it's not good. Like, I don't know what it is. Because I'll talk to, like, my manager and, like, some of my friends and that. I'll be like, oh, where'd you get your dress from? Oh, eBay doesn't... When I go on eBay, the things I'm seeing, it looks like some market. People get clothes on eBay.
Marketing?
Yes! People be buying stuff on, like, not... Because I think what you think it is what I think it is. It doesn't sound like a good place.
When we were younger, eBay was second-hand stuff.
Yeah, that's what I still thought. But people be going on there and people are selling like good quality stuff. Either some stuff that they haven't ever worn before. There's actual like shops on
I tried to jump on this app.
But it's not the same eBay
called Vintage where you can sell your clothes. Because I realised like, Mummy said it last time, like I've got like that mad suitcase downstairs that's going to Ghana for the clothes.
Hoarding clothes.
And I just sit down and be like, that's such a waste of money. Like you're going to pay money like to ship clothes to give it away.
So you paid for the clothes to pay for shipping to send and give it away for free.
To give it away for free. So I've tried to get this app called Vintage, and then I put a couple of stuff on there. Yeah. And I realised we're in a recession. Nobody's buying it. Do you get me?
No, that's not true.
People are.
I don't know, but people are buying.
No, but then it just brought me back because I was just like, you know what, really and truly, I keep saying it, we have to be more strategic. this time. We might be in a lockdown. They said until March. They said that what's it called? The pubs and stuff might not open until April and stuff. I keep screaming it. You have to. Something has to change. Do you get me? Or else, like
you
this
have
year,
the time to reset
this
yourself.
year you can't blame anybody.
Yeah, because it's not a new thing.
Yeah.
Like, this is like, we've been through it now. You knew the pitfalls. You know what the good things were. If there were any, well, no, there were some good things. You know what the bad things were. So this year, it's not going to be like I didn't know how to handle myself. Nah, we've been there, done that. Now you know what you can do to keep your. I was talking to my colleague today, and we were talking about like reading and stuff, and he was just like, he read some, because he, from the beginning of lockdown up until recently when we employed him, he was unemployed throughout the whole period, innit? And he was like, you wish he could have read more. And I wish if I had the time off, that's something I'd like to do, because I love reading. To my goals this year, and I don't get to read enough now. So like, just little things like that. It's not, I mean, we are talking about things that, you know, like financial based and stuff like that, but even just things that maybe you dropped off before, now you know you don't have to get so bored that you need to just go and spend money. Listen, my friend, find a hobby. If it's that you need to learn to play chess or checkers, if it's that you know, like I have a friend whose man is a gamer. If she was on fire, I would have told her, like, if I'm learn to do some of that game that he's doing.
Oh yeah, those gamers.
But apparently he makes money.
Yeah, those gamers.
I don't know how it works.
That's what I was trying to say. Those gamers, yeah, they've hit the jackpot, because you're really getting paid to do something you would have done for free. Like, do you get me?
Many are doing for free.
Yeah. Play this game and then what? Some sort of income will come.
Come on. Play Candy Crush. Yes.
Come on. Candy Crush is a mad distraction in life. You know, I found myself.
You go on there to play one game, and by the time you realise.
And you know, I don't know their marketing strategy, but from the vibrations on your hand when
my phone don't do that, but your phone does that. I like playing it on your phone.
And it's just like the excitement that rushes through my heart.
When I made a match.
The colours that just come.
It's the colours.
And it's just like, I just feel like, you know what? They've done well, because I've not seen a phone game like that since Snake. Like, that's had such an
know
impact.
what game? What was that game?
Sokodu.
I'm gonna ignore that. What was that game that came out? It wasn't called Flappy Bird. That game that came.
Angry Birds.
No, not Angry Birds. It was some game that came out. They had to ban it. Like,
I know you're
do you know the one the bird and you have to get it through the gaps and people couldn't.
Remember Crazy Frog? Was that a ringtone or a game?
It was a ring.
A ring ding ding ding.
It was
ding,
a ringtone. It was a ringtone back when you had to buy ringtones.
Oh. That wasn't.
Who has, like, I know some people have ringtones that are music, but these days, I just, whatever is on my phone,
it's so immature if you have a ringtone.
No, some people, like, obviously, some people do it for, like, their family members or for, like, their partners and stuff. Like, if your partner rings. I know, I've heard some people.
Yeah, but some people even get annoyed when the iPhone light starts flashing.
Yeah, but why is it? I don't understand that.
You don't understand
I'm not upset about it, but I don't understand why it needs to do that. Just let it vibrate.
You understand somebody having a ringtone.
I didn't say I understand it. I said this is what people do.
Yeah, I know, and I said it's immature.
Okay, that's your opinion, Joe.
But like, what you're saying is true though. You should take this time to add to yourself. Like, I'm not gonna lie, especially when this whole thing happened, getting into like August and stuff, I ended up picking up some bad habits that I realized, like sleeping late and waking up late.
And then sleeping. Yeah.
And that thing is so hard to get out. I remember one time I slept at 8 in the morning.
I've done that once in my life where I was just, I don't know if I was watching, I want to say I was watching a series, but I don't think so. I think I was reading something something. And like, all of a sudden I heard the birds chirping. I was like, why are the birds chirping? Me too, with all my vim. I was like, why are the birds chirping at this early morning and like late night? And I turned around and it was like 7. And I was just like, I've not slept.
I did it when I was watching Girlfriends on Netflix.
Oh yeah. Did you stop then watching it?
Yeah, I've stopped. I had to stop on like season 4. I was just like
You say that You say that like you did so in season 4. You went through 4 seasons.
But I think there's 8 seasons.
Yeah, what is better, what you said.
Yeah, because it was just too much. It was forgive me, and I always say this because people, I say this all the time, people always give Netflix like the blame for stuff. Like, it's always you could be doing something better with your life, but you're watching Netflix. So
somebody has created an idea and they're chopping money.
And they're like, it's not therefore we're undisciplined, innit? But I just realised I was just being so undisciplined. So I was waking up late. I was going to sleep late.
Madly, yeah.
And that thing, when you enter there, it's so hard to
stop. Because you know what? I think on top of the fact that like it's difficult stuff, I think what we don't realize is that you end up changing your sleeping pattern quite drastically, and you don't realize.
Crazy.
So after a while, it's not the fact that you are being lazy, as in you just want to sleep late. Your body can no longer sleep early anymore because for the last couple of weeks or couple of months, you've been sleeping at 5 o'clock in the morning.
What's the time? I'll just lay down.
So people start like, oh, why are you getting up at 2? Because I only just went to bed.
Yeah.
So it's not me being lazy, but you know that's another thing.
It was crazy. So I really said that this time I'm gonna put things in place.
Yes, I think that is something to. I feel like for people who are back in another lockdown, not people, us who are back in another lockdown, those of us who don't get to go to work, I feel like it's important that. It is difficult staying in the house all the time, but I think if you plan your day, know that you're going to get up at this time, still have like when I work from home, I'm trying to still, because for example when I'm at work, after I have my morning meeting, I go and have like I have breakfast at my desk or whatever, but I still go and get my breakfast, have that. I have a set time for lunch, this and the other, just to break up.
Cool, you know.
Oh, stop it! Just to break up my day. Oh, stop it!
You're cool, man. No, you're cool.
Just to break up.
No, man, you're cool, man.
Just to break up my day a little bit. So otherwise, because what I've done before is I'll just sit there from morning, and I remember some of my employees used to ask me, "Oh, you're not gonna go and have lunch or what?" Well, at one time I didn't even use the loo. I just sat there until 5, and it was 5 o'clock, and I was like, "What am I doing?" So even when I'm at home, just to help me, because otherwise working from home, I don't know how everybody else does it, because I've only just been given the opportunity. You have to set your day, still go and have your lunch, still take a break. All those breaks that you have at work, still take them.
Normally when I go for my daily walks, I kind of look at people, and I've noticed that
you get to go on a daily walk.
Yeah, I go on a daily walk.
I don't get to go on a daily walk.
1 hour of exercise, isn't it? Boris said we need to do 1 hour of exercise. Recently, I think there was something about him riding a bike.
This morning, I heard it on the radio that they said he took a 7 mile. When I heard the 7 mile, I was like, they're not talking about our Uncle Boris, are they? I was like, 7 miles. Where was he going?
So what I'm doing, my dude?
That's I can see they're outraged.
Yeah, you know it. Yeah,
they're not hungry. They're outraged.
Yeah, they're just looking at you like.
No, because you're taking the mix.
And you'll be like,
7 miles.
Oh, Boris.
Okay.
Boris. When I'm doing my daily walk, I see people. They're always working. When I see people with their windows open and like their desk is right at the window, and then they're looking out, and I realize that. That's a good idea, you know? Because sometimes when you're working from home, like I remember I was facing that wall over there. Like that's where this desk was. It was that wall, and I was just like,
so do you open this window sometimes?
No, not now, because that view is dead. That view is like you're in prison.
Just put some view on the flat screen. Just be putting some.
No, but now obviously my table and my office space is lit in it, so I don't mind. But then that's why I realized you need a good like space to work from, or else that is depressing.
100%. But even for those people who are not like working from home, you're just at home. Not unfortunately. I mean, you know, you get to not have to wake up at that silly 5 o'clock in the morning. But for those people, I feel like it is. You can't. Otherwise, what happens is, I don't know if you found that your days start to blend into one. All of a sudden, Monday has lasted like 7 days. So I feel like what I did when I recently had time off, annual leave for Christmas and stuff. You know, I was telling you, I was like, I didn't turn any of my alarms off. I still wake up at my normal time and try and be up for a little bit and then go back to sleep, because otherwise you fall out of patterns and stuff. And I think what we all have to remember is, you know, by God's grace, everything will go back to some semblance of normal. There will be a new normal, but hopefully it'll get back to a place where those who unfollow get to go back to work and stuff, or you find a new job or something, and you don't want to be so out of practice. So I would still say get up in the morning, even if you want to take a nap in the afternoon, wake up in the morning still and just do a few things. If you want to go back to sleep, just have something to look forward to every day. Otherwise, I don't know how you're doing it, mate, because even on 2 weeks annual leave, I was just, after a while, I was like, I can't sleep any more than I've already slept, so what next, you know? I started telling my manager I'll come and do some overtime or something, because
I did that once on my holiday.
I always do it on my holiday. I always go
going for overtime.
Yeah.
It's in the blood.
Like the day I was off, I finished on Friday. I was back in on Monday.
Oh, when
that was my overtime. And my manager had to. I was like, I'll come in and do some more. She was like, Jen, no.
Yeah, we over.
Even I've got time coming up, and I'm doing overtime on one of the days, because
Can we keep this in? Is it? Can we keep it in?
Yeah, I don't see the problem. It's just me bragging a little bit.
Yeah, it's bragging.
No,
rights.
I don't see the problem.
No, but seriously, I think we have something to look forward to. Like, I don't know, I just have a strong feeling that this summer is going to be lit. But I always like to work in the sense that, okay, like, earn that summer. You get me? Don't be a lazy guy. Do you get me?
Don't be a lazy guy.
Don't be a lazy guy. Like, earn it. Like, work. Like, there's two things I'm looking forward to: summer and Christmas.
Yeah.
You get me? So it's just like you work, you enjoy, you have a little 2 weeks of enjoyment. Get back to work.
It always, you know what? Even when I had my Christmas off, I felt like I really deserved it. Because I didn't take any time off this
Sometimes
year.
people do stuff and you don't deserve it. I won't lie to you.
Somebody said that before, you know. Somebody was like, every year you're celebrating birth. This is off topic, but you're celebrating birthday.
Somebody said it to me. It was just like,
What are you celebrating? You're just like,
I was just like,
I didn't die.
I was like,
Yeah, you have to just be like, wow. But honestly, like, I worked. I feel like I worked, and not even just me. I think everybody. It was a tough year.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody.
That's
did
why this
deserve
year
to have
Christmas
some
was the
kind
best
of-
Christmas.
Yeah, it was.
Not this year. Last year Christmas was the best Christmas.
Yeah. No, it was. I
Yeah.
didn't know you felt that way, but.
Did I say it?
No, when I went back to work, I told everybody, I was like, I had the best Christmas. It was lovely.
It was the best Christmas.
Nice.
It was the best Christmas. But also on that topic as well, I was saying to myself today, a lot of the times, like I've seen our parents do that, they kind of just go with this work mindset. Every piece of enjoyment is useless, and this, and I realized, no, it's not. No. You need the
Bible
break.
said there's a time for everything.
Yeah, you need the break. Jenny's going into preacher mode right now. You get what I'm trying to say? The Bible says there's a time for everything.
There's a time to weep.
But I feel like sometimes you just, for example, I feel like the problem is some people put their enjoyment ahead of everything, so they don't mind enjoying at the extent of coming back broke.
Yeah.
You get me? Which
Coming
doesn't
back
make
to no
sense.
job. Like some people are out here, like your job's like.
I remember I worked with a guy one time. He went on holiday, and he kept extending his holiday from where he was. He came back into work and they just fired him because it was just like, you were supposed to be back a week ago.
You know what?
Was
You
it
know
worth
what I
it?
find like me. I'm a big advocate for responsibility. I know someone on Instagram would be like, yeah, you know, it was worth it because you can't get experiences that they. Yeah. No, that doesn't make any sense,
Yeah,
my dear.
it
Doesn't make any. We're adults here, or some of us may be young, becoming adults. Responsibility is key. That will be your last experience.
Yeah.
That will be your last experience until you find another job
Because
or you find something to do.
Some
Doesn't
people
make
look at
any
somebody
sense.
and be like, oh, they're enjoying, don't mind them, they're gonna come back broke. No, some people have actually set their things aside. You get me? So they know that
sometimes it
the
doesn't
holiday
look.
is not taking anything
That's why
from them.
you can't just take everything at face value. You can't look at someone and be like, yeah, they've been away for 4 weeks. You don't know what they do.
Yeah.
Honestly, you don't know what they
But
do.
look at yourself.
Yeah,
Look at
you don't
your
know
account.
what preparation they put in. Yeah, it's not only one. They've set their life so they can have multiple enjoyment. If you know, some people, it's the one enjoyment they'll get for the rest of their life. That one time they went Afro Nation, that's it, because they came back to nothing. You didn't like. I don't think there's anything wrong with like you know, preparing for holidays and stuff. I know people plan for a holiday in September. They started saving up for that. But don't let anybody make you feel bad that you can't pay for a holiday the day before you go. Some people are setting themselves up, and I think, you know, looking at dates, okay, Afro Nation, if you can plan yourself well, plan your annual leave, this, that, and the other. For those of us who work 9 to 5s, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But don't risk it all just because everybody's going.
Risking it all.
To come back and what your friend, you all came back. Your friends went to work.
You're risking it all for like some likes on Instagram and some.
That's on top of that. You know what? That's the worst thing, because it's not even that you really want to experience it. You just want to see other people like
see
it.
that you're happy, and there's no point, because that doesn't actually bring happiness.
You went to do enjoyment so somebody else could like it.
He was telling last time. I was just like, I need to chop Instagram money, because some people, like when they put a picture up here, like their a bank account increases.
Can you imagine?
You get me? Like, there's certain things you have to like discipline
Some people
yourself.
want likes for gratification. Some people want likes because of
Trust me.
Sika.
You get what I'm trying to say? In this life, well, you go suffer. But anyway,
It's like my new favourite phrase.
yeah. I look at my manager, just like, can you do some overtime? I'm just like, in this life, you go
100.
suffer.
100.
No, but literally, I feel like this year, like, if you want to enjoy, but just not to the extent of you just having the year's hard enough.
I think.
You get me?
Not just work for it, but like, I don't know. It's not worth the aggravation. Like, okay, that's a whole nother topic. I don't even want to get into that. But
that's a whole
I don't know.
nother
Some
topic.
people are just willing to just risk it all just to do some small enjoyment that in 10 years, if you're not even care, like by the time you're 60, you won't even remember where you went, who you were with, that girl's name, that guy's surname. You won't remember none of it.
You don't even remember it at all.
But I think things are always nicer when you know that you've earned it, type thing.
Yeah.
And that's not to say that if you don't have a job currently because of COVID, then you can't go in the job. I'm not saying that, but you know, like, if you, I don't know, if you can't afford it.
I wouldn't advise you to, and not because, not even to put you down or anything, but it's just like,
but you know, this word is this you deserve it thing is just floating about on Instagram a lot. It's been hard, so you deserve. It's like, yeah, you deserve it, but if you can't afford it,
yeah,
then
but you can't go to the airport just like yeah, Charlie, you're paying for something online, just be like, what card number you using? I deserve it. 468.
Yeah,
so
like
code is I earned it.
You know,
account number.
Yeah, it's for enjoyment. Like I don't. Oh God! Like you'll be happy in your lane. There's happiness in your lane. Honestly,
it makes sense. So sometimes you have to, bro. This year, we're always having thingy problems. We have to switch to the phone just in case you see a little quality change, but. Phones these days are really quite good anyway. But anyway, before we go, I want to do quick shout outs. Do you have anybody you want to shout out? Any businesses?
Today.
Let me use your phone because you're recording on my phone. Last time I felt like I didn't really do the shout outs properly.
So you're gonna do them again?
No, not bro. I want to shout out Gift Them Cakes.
Yes.
She's on the bakery thing.
Why are you saying it like that?
She's on the bakery
she's on the bakery thing.
So she specializes in bespoke cakes for parties and celebrations.
And she does donuts as well, isn't
She does Gift Them Donuts.
Oh, is that a different thing?
I assume so.
No. She does cakes and she does donuts. And she does them very, very well. Very, very good quality.
Yeah. So that's what we're shouting out today. Make sure you check her out on the gram.
She's really good with kids cakes as well. I've seen really, really good kids' birthday cakes and that as well.
Birthday cakes. Out of lockdown celebration cakes.
So I mean, you know, kids' parties these days, you might not be able to get all friends around, but if you and your family are doing a little something, and you,
this one is sick.
Really, 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 really good.
So I'm gonna put the Instagram down as well for you to check it out. Yeah, she's sick, to be honest.
I know she's good. It's like looking at it now, I just remembered how good she is.
Yeah, she's done it. She's proper. She's pushing still.
Yeah, I love it.
EDB.
Okay.
So make sure you check that out, and you know what time it is anyway.
Oh my God. Okay, we'll talk about this after.
Yeah. Lucrative help us start up, stay up. We're making sure you're paid. Subscribe to the podcast. It's called the Corporate School. Bye.